So let me take your whiteboard. Right. Okay, let me take the paper. Right, here we go. So the first question that you were asking is the third one. Right, so the third one says, which of the following is correct regarding the generations of computers? Integrated circuits were introduced in first generation computer. No, it is in the integrated circuits are introduced in third generation, so it is incorrect. Right. And vacuum tubes were introduced in second generation. No, it is in first generation. Transistors were introduced in third generation. No, it is in second generation. So first it is vacuum tubes. Second it is transistors. Third it is ICs. Fourth it is VLSI and LSI. Right, and as well as microprocessor. Fifth generation ULSI. Right, so the correct answer is the fourth one. Let me refer the marking scheme as well. So for the third one, yeah, the fourth is the answer. Right, the fifth. Which of the following is an example for data processing? Yeah, lot of people have caught up with this thing. Like processing means you have to, like, data need to be processed in some way, right? So calculating the account balance you can using banking software after a cash withdrawal. So now that's going to be the answer, because when you are withdrawing the cash, so the withdrawal amount is there in the system, so it will process to take the balance after the withdrawal. Now, copying a file from USB drive to a hard disk of a computer, it is kind of a copying, like it's not been processed. Like you are taking a copy and put it inside a driver. Installing sound editing software in a personal computer, still nothing is processed. You just installed it, right? Scanning a letter using a scanner, still it is not been processed. The processing is happens somewhere here, right? So I know it's very but you have to take the point that this calculating account balance, some process going on with the question, right? So for the fifth one, the first one is the answer. Yeah. So moving to the seventh question. Yes, this is one another that you people get lost with. So here they are talking about when a processing, the CPU uses its a blank to temporarily store data that are brought from a blank. So since they are talking about temporary storing, it is regarding some memories, right? So CPU, as you can remember, the CPU contains three components: the CU, control unit; ALU, arithmetic and logic unit; and registers, right? And there is this secondary memory, not the secondary memory, a primary memory, or the external memory, not the external memory people, the primary memory, right? Primary memory and secondary storages, right? In this case, this is going to be RAM and the other storages. So from here, the data is given to the registers first, then registers will give it to the ALU, then ALU will process it and give back to the registers, and registers will send it back to the RAM, right? So from where the RAM is getting the data and instructions, it can be from the secondary storages like hard disk and all these things. It can be from an input device, right? So you can have the data from those places. And when you are storing the final output, you can store it in the secondary storage like hard disk, or you can send the data to output device like a monitor, right? So here what they are talking about is the process that I have illustrated here. So CPU uses its register to temporarily store data that are bought from the primary memory or the RAM. So the answer is going to be the second one. Did you got that? People, confirm me. Right. Okay. Right. So moving forward, the eighth one. Which of the following are correct regarding transmission media? Yes. So here, the unshielded twisted pair cable are suitable to transmit data for a long distance over 200 meters. Now, when it comes to the UTP cables, like there are two types of cables, which are UTP and STP, unshielded twisted pair, and shielded twisted pair, STP. I just need to check whether they have mentioned the distance in your book, right? Just give me a second. Oh my God, not in the grade level, it's the grade 10 book. Yeah, they say unshielded twisted pair, they are talking about of 100 meters. It is suitable for maximum 100 meters, right? So, yeah, they have mentioned it. So you have to go with that. I was having the doubts whether it is being mentioned or not. So it says unshielded twisted pair cables are suitable for transmit data for long distance over 200 meters. So 200, not the 200 meters, it is 100 meters. So because of that point, this is wrong. Fiber optic cables transmit data faster than UTP cables. It is because fiber optic cables are using the light to transfer the data. So UTP cables is using what? Tamba kambiyak. The copper වලින් හැදිච්ච කම්බියක් තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ conductor එකක් තමයි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ to transmit the data. So fiber optic, yeah, that is correct. infrared data transmission is used in wireless keyboards to communicate with computers. Now, this is very rare. Rare means like we haven't heard about it. We haven't heard about api experience karla naha wediya. But there are infrared keyboards and mouse, especially the keyboards. PlayStation games වලට එහෙම ගොඩක් වෙලාවට it's the infrared keyboards that they are using. Right? So it is true, right? So you can take B and C are correct, right? So you can go with the third answer, right? අපිට ගොඩක් වෙලාවට අපි familiar වෙලා තියෙන්නේ the keyboard and mouse are managed with a Bluetooth, but there are situations where we use the infrared transmission to communicate the keyboard with the particular device, right? So for 8, the best answer that you can go is 3. Yeah, 3 for 8, right? And the 9th one, which of the following statement are true? Binary form is used to store data and instruction in computer. Yes, you can say it is correct. 945 is a valid number both in octal and hexadecimal number. No, not in octal, because 9 does not exist as a character in octal number system. So B is incorrect. Hexadecimal, yes, 945 can be exist. 412.8 is equal to this particular thing. Yeah, let us do that quickly. 412. So how we are going to do this? Using the place values. 1, 2, and 4 will be the place values. So 2 is created like this. Likewise, 1 is created like this. And the very same way, 4 is created like this. So the number is going to be 100, 0100, 001, and 010. 100, 001, 010, which is correct. So the answer is going to be A and C only. Right? So for the 9th one, yeah, it is the 3rd one as the answer. And 10th, which of the following shows the given storage component in descending order of access speed? Yeah, so access speed in the memory hierarchy, like or the storage and memory. So if you take the highest access speed is there for registers, then the cache memory will be there. Then the random access memory, finally the secondary storage. So this has the highest access speed. So with the, when you are coming down, it is being lower. So since they are asking about the descending order, registers should be at the beginning. So if you look up to this 1 and 2 options, the cache memory is at the top and hard disk at the top and registers is at the middle. So those are wrong. So we can go with 3rd or 4th. So first in the 3rd one, register, then the cache memory, then the main memory, then the hard disk, which seems to be the correct one. The 4th one, register, main memory is next, cache is at the bottom. So because of this, this is wrong. So this is the correct option, the 3rd one, right? So for the 10th, the answer is going to be 3 again, right? All right, so moving to the next part, 13th. Which of the following techniques can be used to increase the free space of hard disk without deleting any existing file? Now that's important, without deleting any existing file. Now, you know, by deleting the things, we can make more space. But here they're asking how to make more space without deleting the files. So compression of existing files on the hard disk, yeah, that will be a very good option, because compression means if with the compression, if your file is this big, you can make it smaller, the same file. But of course, you cannot use the file when it is in the compression mode. You have to decompress, or you have to extract the file again to use that. But for the moment, compression will decrease the file size, right? So if this is become 2 kilobytes, this will be decreasing to 1.5 kilobytes, something like that. But it will reduce the size. So reducing the size of an existing file make more space inside the hard disk. So first one can be taken as the answer. Copying some files in the hard disk to a flash drive. The problem is with copying. If the moving word was there, moving some files in the hard disk to the flash drive, so then it will be a good option, right? Because it is not deleting, it is moving from one place to another. So it will create more space inside. Formatting hard disk, definitely delete the file. So it is incorrect because of the formatting. It will delete the files on that particular partition or in the entire hard disk. Partitioning of the hard disk. Partitioning won't make you more space, because you may have a one particular drive which has 1 gigabyte and only C. Now, if we divide this into two parts, like 500 GB and another 500 GB. Now it is C and D, C drive and D drive. Still, it won't make you any new space inside your disk. Like literally, it will reduce. අපි partition කරනකොට partition වල detail තියාගන්න පොඩි කොටසක් ඒගොල්ලෝ පාවිච්චි කරනවා. ඒතර අපි 1 GB කියලා එකක් 500 කැලි දෙකකට කැඩුවට, but we can see in our computer it's like 499 or 498 or something, right? So it will reduce. Literally, it will reduce, and it will generally it will make no change, right? So because of that, it is wrong. So the first one can be taken as the answer. Right, and yeah, let's quickly go to the 18 and 20 since we are having another 3 minutes to end the session. So I'm moving to the 17, 18, and 20, trying to, right? Okay, hold on. 15 is there. 14 is also there. Yes. 14. While editing document using a word processing software, you decide to copy a selected part of document to another document. Which of the following key combination will enabling you to carry out this task? Yeah, it's kind of a easy question. So it's the Control C and Control V that we need to use, right? You need to copy to a selected part to another document, right? So the 10th one, Control C followed by Control V. Followed by right? So 1 and 4th mix karagana puluwan. Right, so for the 14th, they have given the answer as 1, right? Because followed by කියනකින් අපි කියන්නේ පිටිපස්සෙන් එනවා. කියන්නේ control C කරනවා, එයාව follow කරගෙන එනවා control V. So the answer is going to be control C followed by control V. සමහර වෙලාවට ගොඩක් කට්ටිය නේද මෙතන මේ වචනේ අවුල නිසා වරද්ද ගැනීමේ හැකියාවක් තියෙනවා. Right? So for copy, it is Control C. For pasting, it is Control V. Control N is used to create a new document. Control P is used to make a printout or to take the print preview, right? So the correct answer is going to be the number 1, 14th, it is 1. Right, 15th, consider the range of cells given as A3 colon C4. In a spreadsheet, which of the following cells are included in this range? Api 20th එක වෙනකම් පොඩ්ඩක් කතා කරලා නතර කරමු. So we can carry out from the 20th. Right, අපි අද පොඩ්ඩක් පරක්කුත් වුණා session එකට එන්න. So let's go until 20, then we'll end the session. If anyone needs to leave, you can leave. You can refer the recording if you have got a class or something. So if it not, just stay like within 5 to 6 minutes, we are going to end up. So consider the range in cell given in A3 colon C4 in this spreadsheet. Which of the following cells are included in this range? So it's easy. A3 colon C4. Let me mark that. A3 means this cell. C4 means this particular cell. So we are talking about, they are talking about a range like this. So it says A3 and C4 only. No, it has 6 cells. So in the second answer, they are just talking about 3 cells. So it is wrong. In third answer, they are just talking about 4 cells. It is wrong. So the correct answer is going to be the fourth one. Range means තියෙන cells ගාන. නේද? Data තියෙන cells ගාන නෙවෙයි. Right? Range means A3 to C4. So how many cells are there? Right? So the 15th is the fourth one is the answer. Right? In the marking scheme, yeah, 15 got 4. And yes, no one is asked about 16th, 17th. You want to add blank slide to an electronic presentation that you are editing. Which of the following key combination can be used for this purpose? Yeah, like api shortcut keys, we are always referred, in most of the cases, we are referred with control key. Like Shift B and Shift V won't do anything. Control B will make you bold. Control V will make you paste something. And Control N, as we mentioned earlier, is there to take a new file. PowerPoint presentation එකකින් Control N එපුවොත් අලුත් presentation එක, අලුත් PowerPoint file එකක් ඔයාලට open වෙනවා. So that leaves us with Control M as the one which help us to take a new slide. So yes, Control M will help you to take a new slide to your existing PowerPoint presentation. Right? So the 17th one, first one is the answer. And 18th, which of the following feature of electronic presentation software can be used to change the content arrangement of a slide from arrangement 1 to arrangement 2? They are changing the layout, right? So this is title and content layout, the first part, and this is title and 2 contents layout. So which help you to do that is the slide layout, right? Slide show won't help, it is helping you to present. Slide sorter, it won't help you to do this, but it will help you to arrange the slide in an effective manner. Slides ටික ඔක්කොම ඔයාලට බලන්න ගන්න පුළුවන් screen එකේ පොඩි icons විදිහට slide sorter දැම්මම. And slide view, it is the view that we are working generally. අපි වැඩ කරන view එක අපිට slide එක slide එකක් ලොකුවට පේන්නේ slide view එකේ. So 18, first one is going to be the answer. And 20th, which of the following is suitable in order to improve the quality of an electronic presentation? Limiting the number of text lines or text lines on the slide to between 6 and 9. Yes. So you can't type a lot of words inside your presentation. It should be like maximum 9 and minimum 6. ඊට වඩා අඩු කරන්න යන්නත් හොඳ නෑ, අපිට අකුරුම විතරක් පාවිච්චි කරනවා. Right? Not having large number of pictures and graphs on a single site. Not having large number of pictures. Yeah, having large number of pictures will jeopardize your, or like will make the audience not getting a clear picture to their mind. Pictures ගොඩක් තිබ්බොත්, right? එකක් දෙකක් suitable ඒවා තිබුණොත් තමයි ඒගොල්ලන්ට අගාලා capture කරගන්න පුළුවන්. So not having a large number of pictures, yeah, will make it effective. Using a lot of red color on every slide, no, that is going to be a problem to the audience, because the presentation looks like very red. And again, like you have to, there is no specific rule, you have to use red color to make it effective. You can use many more colors. The only thing, the colors should be contrast. The background color එක නිල් නම් අපි ලා නිල් පාටින් අකුරු type කරොත් it's going to be a problem. හරියට contrast වෙන්නේ නැහැ, right? So you have to be careful when the colors are using. So 1 and 2, A and B only, is going to be the answer for the 20th one. So 20th, yeah, first one is the answer. Right, people. So I'm going to end the session from this point. Before that, just let me know whether it is clear or not. Is it clear until this moment, people? Right, great. So we are going to do the second paper by next week, right? That is the starting point of the session. ඒකත් මේ අද විදිහටම තමයි පන්තියේ ඉඳලා ඔයගොල්ලෝ ආන්සර් කරන්න ඕනේ. පැය දෙකේ ටයිම් එක තියාගෙන. So get ready to stay 2 hours if you need, right? නැත්නම් පැය එකමාරක 45න් ලියන්න පුළුවන් නම් once you done you can leave, right? Please don't go through the paper during the week, right? paper එක ලෑස්ති කරලා තියාගන්න. Honestly වැඩේට ඇවිල්ලා exam එක කරනවා හා සමානව 2019 paper එක කරන්න. Right? Okay, people, I wish you good luck, right? And have a nice weekend. And remember, you got only 4 weeks to your examination, right? This is the last 4 weeks that you are going to spend before your O-levels, right? So get prepared, keep the spirit, right? Have a nice weekend, people. Thank you very much. I'll see you for the very same time, right? Okay, keep it up.